Hi there, today I'm unboxing a wireless gaming mouse. This particular mouse is rechargeable. It has a DPI of up to 7,200, has 6 programmable buttons, 7 changeable colors, and details are in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing it. So let's have a quick look around the packaging. Comes very nicely packaged, some details there. 2.4G wireless gaming mouse. I know some run on 5G. Some more details here, some stuff I've already mentioned. Okay, and different details regarding the actual mouse. So basic ones like right click, left click, DPI, forward, back, finger grip. Okay, packing list here. So wireless mouse, charge cable, nano receiver, and user manual. Okay, QR code there. And that's it. Okay, let's open it up, see what we get in the packaging. Obviously the mouse. The actual charge cable. Let's have a quick look at that one. Seems okay. Let's zoom in a little bit if I can show it. Quality seems reasonable. Would have liked it to be braided personally, but sufficient, should do the job. Just feel if you see braided one gives you that sense of a bit more quality, but should be fine. User manual here. Okay. See if there's receiver, if I can find it. Okay. That's quite nice. Just clips in underneath. Okay, so I've laid out everything you get in the packaging. Let's quickly go through the items. So instruction manual, all in English, which is good to see. This bag here, let me open it up and just show you what comes in there. So these are actually pads that go underneath the mouse, just here. So they sort of assist with the gliding action as you're moving around on your desk. So not really realized they can be replaced. Generally, I've never seen any like that, so it's good to know. As well as that, I've already mentioned the actual charging cable. So quite a lot of this, 1.5 meters, which is nice ample amount there. The cable is just used for charging, and it's not used directly to actually control the mouse. So if you're thinking you can use this without the actual nano receiver, that's not the case. You've got to use the nano receiver to obviously communicate with the computer, and obviously the cable just to power the device. So let's have a quick close-up look at the actual mouse itself. Build quality looks nice. Matte finish along here. We've got a bit of a gloss finish there, and obviously the scroll wheel. Feels okay. Not too tight or loose, easily maneuverable. You've got the DPI button here. So obviously by clicking this, you can sort of speed up the actual motion of using the mouse. And then you've got 2 additional buttons here. So in total, that's where the 6 programmable buttons come into it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Along the side, you've got a matte finish as well. Show both sides. And underneath, got a matte finish. Some details, obviously the model. You've got the actual infrared where you're controlling. Got some details regarding 2.4G wireless, and as I've already previously shown, the nano connector. Nice that it just stores away here, and I like the fact that you've actually got an off and on button, so actually you can turn it off. There's some some wireless mouses I've seen where you actually click in the receiver into an area, and that actually turns the mouse off so it doesn't drain the battery. So I like the fact that you can actually turn it off and you know it's actually off. Another thing to mention is the fact it's a rechargeable one, so you don't need to place batteries in it. That's another thing I like about this, the fact that I don't have to keep recharging batteries or buying batteries to actually use it. So that's quite nice. So there you go. Nice, cool design. Let me come in a bit closer here. Let's come in at this angle. Looks pretty nice. And looking at it, where you see the white detail, that's probably where it all lights up. And sorry, just to note, you've got the actual charge point there. So let me just show that briefly. Obviously you just take the cable, plug it straight in, and it's firm enough just to stay in place and just easily come out. So that's one thing you've got to be aware of. You don't want it just to pop off as you're using it when you're charging it and using it at the same time. Okay, so I've got my laptop here and I'm gonna plug in the nano receiver and let's see if it works straight away, plug and play. So plug that in. There you go, setting up a device. And while that's going on, I'll just turn on the mouse there. And there you go. It's set up and ready to go. Straight away. And if I move over here, you can see in the camera. So, plugged in. And let me turn the lights off actually, so you can actually see the colors on this, how bright it is. There you go. Colors are just automatically changing on there. So with the buttons you have on there, you can't adjust it, but it just alternates between the different colors. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's test this out, see how it performs. So let's change DPI. So let's see if I can show the mouse moving on the screen. Let me minimize the web page for a moment. I'll click it very fast at the moment, and that's a slow mode. So that's a smaller DPI setting. You can see I'm moving the same amount. Click it again. There you go. Clicked it again, moving a further distance. There you go. Small movements, it's gone all across. It's gone a bit crazy. Okay, for this, I'll keep it on the second setting. Let's open up a browser, see how it feels. Scroll wheel feels nice, very responsive. Right clicking, left clicking, feels nice. I do like the feel of the scroll wheel. If I come in, it has a bit of rubber on there, so it has a good feel to it actually when you're using it. Now, the buttons at the side. So by default, it's back and forward. So let me just show that once again. If I click there, it's gone back and then forward, and I'll hit it one more time, and there you go, it's gone forward again. So there's a default action on there. In terms of usability, it does feel nice and quite nice and comfortable really. Ergonomic design wise, your thumb nicely fits into there and the rest of your hand rests on there quite well. So there you go. Usability seems good. And a nice feel to it, really does. Okay, to further enhance the usability of this, there's actually some software you can install on your computer, available for Windows computers. So if I go to the company's website, which is here, go to support, download, list of products are here, and if I cover up the laser just there, the model name is WM02. That's the first one in the list. So if I just click on the link that's here, and I'll do a save. Let's let it download. Okay, finish downloading, we'll open it up. Just opened up there, drag it onto our desktop, open that up now, and that's the installation file. There you go, setup wizard starts, we'll do next. Go for the default location, fine with that, and finish. So there you go. That's the application for it, and it's a little bit messy, I have to admit, only because they're trying to be all flashy with their backgrounds and things, but if you can make it out, if I move the mouse around, it actually highlights different buttons. And for each one, if I click here, click OK, you can actually reprogram the button to do something else. So for the left click, it says at least one key must be click. Yeah, so if I change it to the right to be clicked, then I can change it. But there you go. So click, right click, middle button, forward, backwards, double click, combo button, keyboard keys, it's quite interesting, mouse click, edit. So you can actually do things like copy, cut, new, open, and even print, multimedia. So you can start your media player, change the volume, for instance, if you wanted to. Let's go show some more. You can open up my computer, even email. So quite interesting. It's nice to have that sort of functionality. So what I'd actually like, general usage, is do a lot of copying pasting. So actually just change one of these to copy and another one to paste. So that would be quite useful for me, so that I have to keep fiddling around. Okay, so you can set different profiles. Obviously save those profiles. So you could have one profile for gaming, another one for general usage, for instance, or another one for a specific game. So that's quite useful. And obviously apply it, save it, and load it in. So you can click the profile and click load. Okay, so if we go to advanced setting, what you have here, you've got vertical scroll speed, so the mouse wheel. You've got Windows pointer speed and Windows pointer visibility. So you can amend these options. There's also a reset to factory default as well, which is useful. So if you've messed it up and you want it back to default, you can just go there. If I go to home base, nothing there, just obviously a picture of the mouse, as you can see there. So no option to actually turn the colors off from what I can see, which is fine, not the end of the world. You've got macro setting here. Type in test, start recording. So what you can do, you can make it perform a particular action. So that's quite interesting, a bit like the macros I guess you get in Excel, for example. So there you go, pretty straightforward app to use and nice giving that functionality. I'd like the ability to maybe turn the colors off if you wanted to, or even amend them to have it a particular color if you wanted. I'm surprised you can't do that from the app. So not the end of the world, but again, you might want to make the battery last longer, but just turn it off by basic. And there you go. As you've got your hand over that, most of the colors are covered anyway, so no biggie. Nice to have that flexibility though. Okay, so one of the things to note, the app doesn't let you change the colors on the actual mouse, so they just keep changing by themselves randomly. So that's fine, not an issue with that, but if you wanted to turn it off, how would you do it? So you can't do it, not the end of the world, I guess, but if you're using it, it's covered anyway, so what real difference does it make? So all I can think of, it'd be nice to be able to turn it off just to conserve energy and make the battery last longer, which is within this. Okay, so you've seen the unboxing and setup of this wireless gaming mouse. Really nice little mouse here. 6 buttons on there, programmable as well, which is quite nice. Obviously you need the app to do that, and the app is only available on a Windows machine, just to note. Now, in terms of actual design of the product, it's very comfortable to actually use. Ergonomic design on there, so your hand fits quite comfortably on there. I like the fact it actually has a battery inbuilt into the device. So if it does run out of power, grab the cable, plug it in, and charge it up directly into your computer. And it works at the same time while it's charging, so you don't have to worry about obviously getting some batteries and replacing them, so which is quite nice. In terms of buttons, the side buttons are sort of standard on most gaming mice. Some mice actually have more buttons around this area. I think 2 is sufficient, but all depends on the type of gamer you are and how much flexibility you want. But really nice design. Obviously, one thing I have to admit, I was surprised you can't turn the lights off, or you can't fix it in a particular color. especially since you've got it linked up to the app. So I thought the app might be able to do that, but not a biggie really. In general, a nice product. So there you go. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details are in the description below. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like and subscribe.